Hey guys, I know it's late. I can't sleep at all. Trying to see if anybody's on. I know it's like 2 o'clock my time. Everybody's probably asleep, as I should be asleep now. But can't sleep. Decided to hop online for a few minutes. Hey, Patricia Stevens. How are you? Hey, Aretha Brad. Can you guys hear me? Something wrong with this microphone. Can you guys hear? What are you guys doing up so late? Okay, good. Me, there was a fire across the street from my house. We lost power for about 30 minutes. It was a mess. I was on my way to sleep until that happened, and I'm like, now I am up. So I just jumped on here to see if anybody else was still up and couldn't sleep. You guys working? Oh, okay. I hear you. Get that money, girl, Patricia Stevens. What time you guys get off? I tried to work overnight before. Yeah, I had to cover for one of my coworkers. This was many years ago, and I almost fell asleep mid shift. Hats off to anybody that could work overnight. Oh, Rita, yeah, melatonin is my friend. I actually have to order some more because I ran out. But yeah, I normally get from Amazon. So I definitely have to get some more because it does the body good. Dang, 5 a.m. Well, it's not too much longer. Depending on where you are, it's 2 o'clock here where I am, so not too much longer. Yeah, just was logging on to see what's going on in the YouTube world. So much drama today. I'm like, what? It's always some drama. Drama. Forget Wild Out Wednesday, it was Wild Out Tuesday. Wild Out Tuesday. But other than that, I'm good. Hope you guys had an awesome day. Okay. So we're on the same time, yeah, it's like 2:05 here. Mm, Hope you guys had a good day and an even better Wednesday. The work week is gonna go by fast because of Monday being a holiday. It always seems to go fast for me when there's a holiday and I have off, so the week should fly by. That's okay, Rita. Your husband probably like, girl, get off that damn YouTube. Get off of YouTube. Alright, but that's about it. Damn fire across the street from me ruined my damn plans to go to sleep. Hello, Sting. How are you? On this early morning, late night tip. Hope you're doing well and your day went great. Just chilling. Just wanted to jump on. There was a fire across the street outside. There was like a something with the pole, the goddamn pole or something. So the public service people had to come out. It was a mess. Interrupted my sleep time. So that's why I'm up. Oh, okay. Patricia says she has one more day and I'll be on my 5 days off. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sting, how are you? What's been going on? Aretha, he's like, get off of YouTube. I'm like, get the heck off of here now. What are you doing? Yeah, girl. I start work at 9:30. So it's 2 o'clock here. If I lay down like about 3, I can get a couple of hours because I work from home. So that's the beauty. I could take my shower, just slip something on and be good. I start at 9:30 to 5:30. So yeah, if I get up like 8:30, I'm good to take my shower, get dressed right quick. My kids are still not in school yet. They start Thursday. So tomorrow's my last free day before I have to get back into the routine of waking up with the kids, fixing breakfast, packing lunches. So Thursday I'll start back to the routine. Oh yeah, I'm good, Sting. I'm pretty good, hanging in there. Just on these YouTube streets today, checking out the scenery. Excuse me, so much going on today. I'm like, what? From this live to this live, I'm like, what? Yeah, they're in public school, so they go back here in Jersey on the 7th because they get out late here. I know some places for summer vacation they get out like around May. These kids get out. My kid's birthday was on the 23rd. They got out of school the next day, the 24th. So June 24th is when they got out for the summer. So I guess that's why they go back in September. And in some states, I know they get out in May. So I guess they go back in August. This is how it works. But yeah, they'll be starting on Thursday. So I'm excited. They're excited. Everybody's excited. Yep. So other than that, everything's going well. Before you know it, it'll be holiday time, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. This year has gone by tremendously fast. I remember when it was just Christmas. Oh, okay. So that's how it was in the West Coast when you were going to school. Yeah, so yeah, they don't start here until like September, like the first week. Most of the time it's like the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, something like that. So this year it's the 7th. Yep, and then they get out so doggone late, like at the end of June. But yeah. I'm so sleepy, but I'm tired, but still can't really sleep. But I know I gotta try to get some type of sleep or rest. Cause I'm gonna be no good. I have a Zoom meeting at 10. So I gotta be prepared for that tomorrow. About 30 minutes after I start, I have a Zoom for I think it's 1 hour, so it's not too bad. Thank goodness that I work from home because if I was up this late trying to commute, I probably would have a day off tomorrow. New Jersey is like New York. Is it crowded? No. New York is very congested. Jersey is populated, but New York is very, very congested and very freaking expensive. Jersey is expensive too. Don't get it wrong, but New York is so expensive to live. But yeah, it's not as congested as New York and New Jersey. Well, it's a lot of people, but not like that. At any given moment, if you go to New York right now, like the Times Square, 42nd Street, that area is populated with people like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's always something to do over there. Always something to do in New York. Even in the wee hours of the morning, it's always something to do. Where are you from, Rita? Oh, you just said West Coast. You said West Coast now. Yep. So, what else going on with you guys? What has been going on with you guys? Yeah, New Jersey is so expensive. Yes, I am definitely trying to move to relocate because it's getting very, very expensive to live here. Oh, okay. So yeah, you went to the meet and greet everywhere, right? Especially the trains. Oh my goodness. If you got a chance to ride the city subway, crazy, ridiculous. Oh, Vegas, okay. But live in Florida. I have a family. They live in Tampa. They've been there. They were born and raised in Jersey. They moved to Tampa some years ago. I would say about 10, give or take, 8 to 10 years ago. They live in Tampa. But I've never been. I've never been to Florida before. They're always saying, oh, you should come down in the summer. But I've never honestly been there. Yep, I do have some family in Tampa. Yeah, New York is ridiculous. Ridiculously overcrowded. That's the smell, right? She said if the smell was too much for her. Yeah, there is a smell. Oh my God. In those subways, there is a smell. New York overall has a smell. Like if you're walking around, a lot of areas that you go to, it's a smell there overall. Oh, Stinger in the great state of Texas. Hmm. I've never been to Texas either. Never ever been to Texas. But I do have family as well that moved to Texas, San Antonio. They've been there not too long, I would say about 2 years or so. But they're again born and raised in Jersey and they uprooted to Texas about 2 years or so, San Antonio. But I've never gotten a chance to visit them either. So, and I'm looking to relocate, but I'm probably going to be going south, more like the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, either of those two. So I've been looking into it, but I haven't really actively started to look at, which I'm getting ready to start to actively look in like the Carolinas area. Definitely gotta relocate. How do you like living in Texas? I know my cousin, she complains about the heat. That's her biggest thing. Oh, it's hot. It's so hot here. She complains a lot about the heat. Yep. But you guys don't get winters, right? Like harsh winters, like cold. Like it gets here. I'm guessing maybe not. That you guys don't get harsh winters. That's why I want to go somewhere where it gets a little cool or, but not the harsh winter like we get here. Jersey gets really harsh We're sometimes 20 degrees. It's been times where we're below this, below that. So I'm looking to go somewhere that does not get that cold and does not get snow like that. Because I can't do the snow anymore. Definitely. Cannot do the snow. So you're born here, don't know nothing else. Winter's not bad. I hear you. Patricia Stevens, you're from Spartanburg, South Carolina. 1 hour from North Carolina. Oh, okay. I actually have a coworker. Um, so we work remotely from home, but she lives in Greensboro. I believe that's North Carolina. And she's like, "Oh, come on down, girl." She's always telling me about her city and everything. Yep, she's in Greensboro. So I'm definitely going to be looking towards that way. Whether it's North or South Carolina, going to be looking to migrate that way. Hopefully, don't have a specific time frame, but I'm just going to start actively looking and see what happens. See what happens. Yeah. So that's about it on my end. I would have definitely been asleep a long time ago. Definitely been asleep. Because normally I'm asleep by now. But my kids with my sister. My daughter's getting her hair done for school. So kids spent the night with my sister. So that's another reason probably why I'm up. So Rita says you love South Carolina. I lived in Charleston, husband retired military. Oh, okay. Military man, I hear that. Also, Greensboro, South Carolina. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was north or south, but yep, she's in Greensboro. That's where she lives. Yeah, that's where she lives, so I gotta start looking. Definitely have to start looking. So, you guys have kids? Any kids? Patricia, I know you have a son, right? Ah, Rita. They always tell me that. I should have been a comedian. Maybe in my past life I was. Not sure, but yeah, I just like to have fun, laugh, chill. Because these folks on here be too serious for me. Like this mess that be going on, child. Sometimes it's just like too intense. Like, girl, really? This is social media. Like, take a chill pill, as the older people used to say, and get a goddamn grip. Because it's not that serious. It's social media. Don't be alright. Just relax. Okay? These people do entirely too much and take things entirely too far on social media. Yeah, Rita. It becomes a bit much. It's like, what? Never, ever, ever seen anything like this until I started coming on here. There's things that I speak and go to the bushes. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Sting. Oh, okay, Patricia, your son's about to be 30, but he looks 15. Okay, so you guys really have kids? Yeah. But yeah, sometimes you know what? The bushes is the safest place. Sometimes it is. Like, you just say what's up, or you just not even say what's up. It's times I don't even say what's up. I'm just looking. Just in the bushes. Just looking, because sometimes this mess gets crazy out here. All the extra stuff that they do is like supposed to be entertainment. Like, if you want to joke and just crack on somebody, that's one thing. But when they start going into the all that stuff with the kids and the family members and calling them and posting pictures and child, it's just doing too much. Doing too much for nothing. Also, Rita, you have a son as well. Oh, your only child. How old is he? Oh, only child. Sometimes I wish I was the only child. I used to wish I was the only child. Yep, I have two siblings, a brother and a sister. Hi, Ozella. How are you in the wee hours of the morning today? Hope you're doing well. Oh, 27. Okay, Rita, 27. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Ozella. Just chit chatting for a few. Couldn't sleep. Mm, couldn't sleep, so I just hopped on here to see if anybody was on here just to chat for a few. Oh, Sting. Sting says my mom had 10 kids. God bless her. I couldn't even imagine. My grandmother had 8 kids, um, 3 girls and 5 boys. So she's the only person I know that had that many kids personally. She had 8 kids. So yeah. Oh wow. Oh Zella, yeah, she is funny. She is funny. Yeah, it's a lot of comedians on here, right? Keep the chat popping, just keep that laughter flowing, because like I said, sometimes it gets intense. 7 girls and 3 boys. Child, God bless her. My grandmother too. I couldn't even imagine having 8 or 10 kids. Girl, I got 3, and I be about to, I don't know, run my own water for the tub and drown myself. Hell, it's like, sometimes they give me a run for my money, so I couldn't even imagine 8 nor 10 kids. But God bless. Children are definitely a blessing. But that's just too many kids for me. Okay, Ozella says she's been asleep all day. Shoot, I feel you. I had to work today. I wish I could have slept all day. Your mom has 9, 7 girls and 2 boys. Oh wow, Patricia. Oh, God bless. It's just too many kids for me. But like I said, kids are wonderful. They're definitely a blessing, but too many for me. It just says I have a low tolerance for pain and couldn't do it again. Yeah, me too. I can't do the pain. I agree. I cannot do the pain. Cannot, 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 cannot. Did you have a natural or C-section? So I have my son, he's 20, and my twins are 7. So both deliveries were C-section. So I never naturally delivered a child. Yeah. Both of my pregnancies ended up in C-section. So, girl, yeah, both of them ended up in C-sections. So Sting says she has 3, 45, 41, and 40. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. You don't even look like you have children that are, like, older in age. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Definitely do not look like you would have a child, up in age, like an older child like that. Definitely a blessing. So it's like I have 2 boys and 1 girl. So my son is oldest, he's 20. But boys are so different from girls. Boys are definitely so different. My daughter is more like a boss. Like, my sons are more laid back as to where she's like always on 10, jumping around, doing too much. Like, my sons, they're more laid back. But girls are definitely, in my opinion, a handful. Definitely a handful. The girl wants to be the boss, wants to be in charge, wants to have everybody do whatever she says. Got her father wrapped around her little finger. But yeah, girls are so different. So different than little boys. Ozella, you have one son, 48. Wow. You too. I would have never guessed. You don't look like you would have a child. Not saying 48 is old, but a child that's 48. Oh, wow. You guys look amazing. Yep, definitely would never figure that you had children, that high up in age. Oh, Rita, my twins are 7 and my son is 20. So yeah, the twins are 7 years old. They turned 7 on June 23rd. So they just recently, not too long ago, turned 7. Rita says it started out in nature, but his heart stopped, so they did an emergency C-section. Oh, it was traumatizing for me because they forced the catheter and needles. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I hate when things like that happen. My grandmother used to always say, when a woman has a baby, when she's pregnant, she has one foot in the grave and one foot out. I hate things like that term, but it's like you just never know. Like, things can go wrong, something can go wrong at the drop of a hat. So I had the twins in 2016 in June. 2 weeks later, I was back in the hospital in ICU with sepsis. I had gotten an infection, and child, that mess almost took me out of here. Almost took me out of here. But by the grace of God, hey, you know, God is good. But being pregnant is definitely no joke. Giving birth, having children is definitely no joke. Definitely. Patricia says I had a C-section. I can. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I cancer into my 5 month of pregnancy. Oh goodness, Patricia. Oh goodness. So glad you're okay. You came up out of there, you know, and everything went well. Definitely. Oh wow. Hmm. Yeah, you just never know. Like, so many different stories. Us women, we go through a lot. A lot. We go through a lot. It's not easy being a woman, I'll tell you. These men think they have it hard, but shoot, man, I can work a 10-hour shift. My kids are gonna bother me as soon as I get off. Like, they're gonna want everything. It never stops. Being a mom is a full-time job. Even when you have your own, the regular 9 to 5 full-time job, as soon as you sign off of there or log out of there, whatever you do, it's like job number two. Job number two. And this is the job that never ever stops. There's no vacation days. There's no sick days. Even when you feel sick, there ain't no sick days, man. Mommy life is 24/7. Even when they get grown, it's still 24/7. Still a mom, even when they're grown. I mean, most mothers. You got some that just turn their back, but man, if you're a mom forever, no matter how old your child is. Right? Yes, it is staying a forever job. As I said, I was asleep because I was acting a fool. This I have one. Just couldn't do it no more. Yep, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Ozella. Shoot, I was almost one and done. My son was 12 when I got pregnant, when I had my kids. Well, I had them when he was 12. He turned 13 in August. So it's a bit of an age difference there. But I thought I was one and done for some years. Yes, forever job. Patricia says, we both came out fine. I've been cancer free since 1993. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, Patricia. Yeah, that is great news. Thank goodness. God is so good. Thank goodness. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of women out here that have powerful stories about pregnancy and things that they went through. It's just so many different experiences. Like nobody's experience is the same. Everybody has a totally, different experience. Nobody has the same experience. And I've talked to so many women that have gone through so many different things during their pregnancy and even after the pregnancy. Some people, they have issues after, but nobody's story is the same. Everybody has a different story, and which is so awesome because you get to hear different sides, of the situation. Us being mothers, being pregnant, but no birth and no pregnancy is exactly the same. Still, some my sister is a cancer survivor too. Wow, congratulations, definitely. I have a friend. She had breast cancer 3 times. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah. Rosella said my blood pressure was very high. I had him at 8 months. Yeah, I had an issue with my blood pressure with both pregnancies, but especially with the twins. I guess because multiple births, a lot of different complications. Blood pressure, it was just a mess. I definitely went through more with the twins than I did with my older son. Yeah, that blood pressure is no joke. When you're pregnant, man, that blood pressure is no joke. Definitely nothing to play with. Yeah, so many women have high blood pressure during pregnancy. It just becomes a lot. It's a lot of stress. A lot of stress on your body to be pregnant. A lot of different things that your body goes through. A lot of different things. But it's a lot of stress for us women on our bodies to have babies. It's a lot. It's a beautiful thing, but it's definitely, a stressful situation for some. Not saying for everybody, but some people have stressful pregnancies. You know, if that blood pressure it can be a problem. So many people have problems with blood pressure while they're pregnant. It just skyrocket. Because I definitely had an issue both times, but more with my twins than anything. Definitely. Yeah, we have a lot of amazing women over here with a lot of amazing stories that could help, a lot of people. I love when they do the panels and they start discussing like the drug addiction or just things that go on, period. I love when they have the panels. I hope shortly they'll be getting back into stuff like that. Like here and there, maybe they can dedicate at least like one day, like one specific day for the panel. That would be really cool and just bring out, different topics. Because there's a lot of people going through a lot of things out here. that need a support system. Maybe they don't have family like that or people they feel like they can trust, enough to open up to. So the panels are definitely helpful, especially for those who might not really have, people they can confide and talk to, like a judgment, like a no judgment free, if you will. Ozella says, Black Scorpion. So I'm at 20 years, but good God, it was my left kidney. God healed me before I was put asleep. Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely have some amazing women with awesome stories and things that they have overcome. It's just really, really amazing just to see the different stories and hear the different views of just things that people have gone through. You just never know. And most people, they don't even look like what they've been through. Some stories that I've heard on here, it's like, wow, you would never even think. Like the person does not even look anything like what they've been through. And that's amazing for somebody to overcome like drug addiction, alcohol, people that are in domestic violence situations to be able to get away safely, and you know that's amazing. Always rooting for people to you know to have good lives, and just hey man, life is short. You want to just live right. You want to do what you can. Try to be upstanding citizens, and just try to just make your life as best as you can, because it ain't promised to nobody. So short. And things happen at the blink of an eye. Yeah, yeah, Rita. She says that was an awesome live. I would like more of those type. I was crying for my sisters. Oh yes, Sting. You said you told your story. I didn't see it when you were on there, but I did go back and catch a replay. I believe Glam had reposted. I want to say a couple of weeks ago, and that's when I saw it. I didn't see it in real time. When you guys were doing it, but I did catch like she reposted it, and I was able to watch it. Girl, yeah, very inspiring story. Very, very moving, very powerful story. Definitely. Yeah. Ozella says, we grow from each other. Testimony. I don't mind telling how God brought me through. Definitely, Ozella. So many amazing people with so many stories that could really help someone. So I'm hoping, that they do bring back the panel. You know, I hope they do bring it back and touch on different subjects. I love when Angel Mom talks about the other day when she was talking about the fentanyl and all the different opioids, and yeah, that was very informative because some of that stuff I had no idea about. Believe it or not, I'm gonna be honest. Some of that stuff I had no idea about those different drugs, and well, fentanyl, yeah, I knew enough about that. But some of the other things she was speaking about, I'm like, what? And especially like she said, when you have kids, you just never know. People are crazy. They offer kids things, and you have to really, really, really make sure that your kids are educated. They're not taking things from people they don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Patricia, definitely. I hope, maybe one day they could, like one day a week, they can dedicate to do the panels and have people come up. Some might have a story to tell. But the funny thing is that you wanna come out and be transparent, but it's like this internet, man, these people make you feel like you don't want to even speak about things because they take everything and make a mockery, or they twist it for their own pleasure or enjoyment. They turn it into something that it's never intended to be. So that deters people from some people. It deters some people from coming out and telling their story because they feel like they're doing too much. Like these people doing too much. Like it's really not that deep. Like it's just the internet. Like we're all on here to chill, have fun. Jokes are jokes. But when they start taking those jokes and twisting them into other things and the kids and the deceased jokes and that's just too much for me. It goes beyond too much for me. Cause I like a good joke and I can play the dozens with the best of them. But when you start getting into that other stuff, it becomes something else to me. And no, nobody got time for that. Is that Timo? Hey Timo. Hey girl. I know on the late night tip. How are you? Hope all is well. So Sting said, I didn't care if you make a mockery of my story. You have no heart. Of course. Of course they have none. They know they have no heart. And they know. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Yes, Rita. Yeah, we love you too. Go on and get your sleep. Go on and get your sleep. But yeah, Patricia, it's like who says like some of the but I always say that people feel safe behind a computer talking crazy because I don't care what you say. You can't make me believe that they would say this stuff to somebody in person. Because, first of all, let's be real, let's be clear. The stuff that some of them come out their mouth, ain't no way they're talking to nobody like that in person without getting their teeth knocked out. Let's be honest. You ain't talking crazy like that to nobody in the street without something happening. So they feel safe behind the screen to act crazy for clicks and views. So that's how I feel. They feel safe behind the screen. Yep. Well, good night, Rita. Have a good night. Well, wait, have a good night slash morning. Yeah, Ozella says, you are so right. But one they will be going through, but not make it. They have black hearts. Definitely. Definitely. Black hearts. Yep. Staying keyboard gangsters because, again, there's no way. Like, you would be comfortable enough to say the stuff you say on here to someone's face. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it that they would remotely even say a fourth of the stuff that they say on here behind this computer. Not buying it. Not buying it at all. So people play where it's safe. Like they can say whatever they want behind a computer because they feel like, oh, nobody's never gonna know where I am, who I am. So they just talk crazy out their mouth because face it, it's the computer, it's the internet. Like who's really gonna reach out and touch? You might have some people that might be crazy enough to go looking for somebody and actually pull up, as they say. Oh, pull up, pull up, pull up. You might have somebody that really might take you up on your offer. But for the most part, come on, they know ain't nobody pulling up. So they feel safe to just talk crazy. And that's just crazy. Like, it's just entirely too much. They just do too much. So, again, you might have somebody that wants to open up, be transparent, tell their side of this, tell a story or tell something that happened to them, things that they went through, but they probably feel like, nah, I ain't doing it. It's crazy. Crazy. I don't know. But I just hope they just get back to like game night and things like that. The panels and, just like regular fun stuff. Staying up. Of course not. They're millions of miles away from one another. Exactly. Exactly. So of course you're gonna talk crazy because you know ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Like, so you could feel free to say anything you want. Cause let's be honest, like, who's traveling from, let's just say, Ohio to California? You might get some crazy. You might get somebody crazy enough to come, but for the most part, it's just talk. It's just Twitter fingers. It's thumb wars. That's it. And they feel safe to do so because they know ain't nobody. Most people ain't really pulling out. Hey J Gill, hey girl. Just chilling, just chilling. I couldn't sleep. They had a fire across the street from my house. So I was planning on going to sleep, but that just took away, from my little sleep. So I'm up. See, makes sense. What's the problem? Because some people will pull up, so they need to stop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might have somebody that may just be willing to say, you know what, here I come. Like for real. Especially when they start talking about people, kids and all that crazy stuff. I don't know. You got some people that may just take a flight, especially for their kids. Yeah. And that's why I haven't did a live. I know my pull up game is strong and I don't pull up by myself for real. I feel you, Patricia. I definitely feel you. This is crazy. Like, you want to come on and just chill and just laugh and have fun, but they just take it to another level. I guess people just trying to run up a bag, and hey, I guess the more drama, the more whatever, the more views, the more you bag. I guess that's the name of the game. So, yeah, I guess that's what they do. Yeah, definitely crazy. But hopefully we could get back to the game night. That used to be pretty cool. The game night used to be pretty cool. Sting said nobody in my cute sweat voice. Yep, just so much going on, but hey, I guess that's life that comes with the territory of things. What you gonna do? Nothing much you could do about it. It's just, it is what it is. You know, it just is what it is. J. Gill, what are you doing up? What the heck are you doing up at 2:50 my time? What are you doing up? Yeah, I know my kids are there. They're with my sister. I know they're sleeping, sleep. Cause over her house, honey, she run a different ship than me. By a certain time, showers, baths, food is laying down time. They have a little bit more freedom at home, so they're probably ready to come home tomorrow. Yep, ready to come home. Oh, Ozella, it's 1:50 your time. Okay. Yep, so you're an hour behind me. It's 2:50 here. 2:50 here. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm trying to see what I can bring to my platform, what I can do. I'm gonna brainstorm and come up with some things. There are some things that I would like to do. Have a little bit of idea of some things I can do. But I'm gonna brainstorm a little bit and come up with some topics or things that we can talk about. Because yeah, it's a lot of information, a lot of stories, a lot of people, with just different experiences and things that happen in life that that a lot of people can learn from. So we'll get to see what can be done, because I'm trying to see like what I can start doing and like different topics. I'm gonna brainstorm a little bit tomorrow on my lunch break. I'm gonna take my break and start writing things down and come up with something, uh, a direction I want to go in, and just take it from there, basically. Yeah, so that's about it. That's definitely about it. I gotta work in the morning. I wish I was off. Wish I had another day off. I had Monday, but I actually clocked in to do some overtime, but it was a holiday for us. But just did a few hours of overtime. So that's the beauty of working from home, which I love. I could just log on, clock in right here, and just do my business and clock out. Again, I usually don't sleep until around 4 a.m., but I fell asleep around midnight tonight. So now I'm up. Oh, okay. So you're like a night person. I used to be like that years and years ago. For the most part, I'm asleep at a pretty decent time. But I used to be able to stay up, man, until like 4:30 in the morning. Turn around, I have to be to work at 9. It's crazy. Yeah, definitely used to be a night owl, but man, my body be like, it's time to go to bed. I can't stay up like I used to. I used to be able to party, go out, man, come home, just have enough time to shower and change, and turn around and have to go to work with not an ounce of sleep. I'll just get my little sleep on my break or my lunch. Heck no. Gone are those days. I could never do that now. By a certain time, I have to have my sleep. Jake, you're a light sleeper. How many hours you do per night? I have to get my sleep, girl. Like I used to be able to stay up like an energizer buddy. Go out, hang out, come home, get a shower, change my clothes, out the door for work. Long gone are those days. Patricia said, what you say? You are not pulling up by yourself. I know that's right. They just don't know who they be messing with. Right, Ozella? It's like, Charlie crazy. Crazy. Jake said, I've been off since last Thursday. Back to work tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow's my holiday. I feel you. Since last Thursday, yeah, that's a nice little break. Every time I have a break like that from work, if I take a little mini vacation or it's so hard for me to go back. Once I have that break, it's so hard for me to get adjusted back to working. If I have like a 3-day weekend, I'm like, hell no. I do not be wanting to go back to work. Not be wanting to. T Max says, yeah, girl, I've been off since last Thursday too. I go back Thursday. Yeah, it's always hard for me to go back after like a little mini vacation or a regular vacation. Getting started is the hardest for me. And then when you work from home, you're so tempted not to work. Like when I was working from the office, man, I was up, showered, breakfast, kids out. Man, working from home makes you so lazy. Sometimes you feel like just saying, I ain't logging in. But it's just so easy, you know. But at the same time, it makes you so tempted to stay in your bed because it's like you work from home in the privacy of your own home. And it's like so tempting to just not log on and just sleep all day. Patricia said, if I pull up, you're gone. You're gone. Patricia said she ain't taking no shorts. Like she ain't taking not no shorts. She pulling up like you're gone. Girl says, I wake up every 2 to 3 hours on a regular work day. I'm out the bed by 12:30. Yeah. Oh, Zella, right? Zella C-Mac is crazy, right? She said, Jagone. Yo, when she be saying that, I be hollering. When the first time I ever heard her say that, I couldn't stop laughing for so long. It was like, this lady is crazy. Patricia says, for real, my family is crazy. And that's what people don't realize. It's crazy people. They be messing with you. Sometimes you don't even know who you're messing with. Especially when you mess with people that ain't messing with you. And if you got somebody that ain't messing with you and you just start messing with them, man, you better watch out. Those be the people you gotta watch out for, not the big loudmouths that's always hooping and hollering. The one you better watch out for is the one that don't bother nobody, stay to themselves, and then you summons them, you send for them. Sting says, I'm retired. Oh, I know you're so happy. I know you are happy, enjoying your life, girl. That's awesome. That's awesome. J. Gill says, I don't think I could work from home. I would never get my work. Yep, that's how I was at first. It was such an adjustment. I'm like, yo, I'm going to get fired. Because you start doing like little things. You find yourself cooking. You're supposed to be working. I'm in here cooking, doing laundry, watching Netflix. I'm like, I'm going to get fired. So I had to like reset and prioritize, like, nah, I can't do this. But yeah, it was an adjustment at first. I didn't think I was going to make it. I've been working from home now since it's 2023, since 2020. So yeah, it was an adjustment at first. It was definitely an adjustment. Patricia Stevens says, when I make that one call, the mother effers can't get there soon enough. That's how it is, Patricia. I know. I have a big family too. More so on my mom's side. Well, my dad has had a pretty decent family size, but I think the more crazier, nah, I can't even say that. But it is bigger on my mom's side, but I don't know. My dad's side might be a little crazier. It's not that as many, but I don't know. Dad's side might be a little crazier. Sting says, Jake, those 4 years gone fly by before you know it. Yeah, time flies so fast. Jake says, that would be me minus the cooking. I eat out every single day and keep a house full of groceries. Yep, Jake, I'm telling you, we're talking on the phone to your family. I used to be on the phone with my mom, watching Lifetime. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be unemployed. This is not going to end well. But now I made a big adjustment. I mean, I still sometimes watch Netflix, but it's not as bad as it was when I first started working from home. It was just so hard to just focus and do my work. But it's much better now. Patricia says, Ozella, when I make that one call, they gonna pour in like ants. I feel you. I feel you, Patricia. Yeah, it be like that. It definitely be like that sometimes. It's like, child, better leave people alone. Sometimes it pays to leave people alone, especially when they ain't bothering you. But hey, can't tell nobody nothing. Can't tell these folks nothing. Jay Gill said, Patricia, your fam sounds like mine. Come on, yeah. Yep, that's how it be. That's definitely how it is. So sometimes you don't want to get started. because you know the outcome. You know the outcome. But hopefully things could change on these YouTube streets. I doubt it, but but maybe things will start to change and people will just chill and just do their commentary without all the extra unnecessary stuff. The commentary, the jokes are always good, but all that extra stuff beyond the jokes is what gets me. All that extra stuff. So maybe they'll get back to just straight commentary and leave all that other crazy stuff for the birds, because eventually somebody's gonna get hurt. That's just common sense. Like eventually someone's gonna venture out somewhere or something's gonna happen. It's gonna get beyond just typing on YouTube eventually. Yep, it's crazy. Patricia said we are all going to jail. Nah, I can't. Child, I don't know about jail. I don't think I could do jail. That's my one thing. To get some handcuffs put on me, my biggest fear is the freaking handcuffs being too tight. Too tight. The handcuffs is too tight. Loosen them up, copper. Like it's too tight. That's my biggest fear. I'm putting those cuffs on and I can't move. I can't do it. I can't do the jail. I can't do it. Definitely can't. You know, said things on these streets really changed for the worse. I remember it used to be good humor when I first started watching. Exactly. Exactly, J. Gill. Like, it's getting crazy out here. It's getting really, really, really crazy out here. Timo says, right, and the way subs pictures getting posted, somebody going to get hurt behind it. Yep, crazy. Just crazy. Like, all that mess is crazy. Just do the commentary, even do the jokes. Like, the jokes are good. But anything beyond the joking and the dozens, as people say, anything beyond that is just crazy. Yeah, Ozella, I remember too. But it's getting way beyond crazy. Beyond crazy. It's like there's some people that I used to see, I don't even see them anymore. Like when I first started coming out here, there's quite a bit of people that I don't know, I guess they just disappeared. I don't even see some people anymore. So maybe it got to be too much. I don't know what happened, but there's quite a few people that I used to always see when I first started watching, and I hadn't seen them in so long. Yeah. Patricia Stevens says it's getting really bad because these people clout is so strong. Yep. And we all know when these streets really got tainted. Yeah, crazy J Gal. Crazy. But yeah, just sometimes I just hope and pray for better days and like fun days, like back to the old fun days. Yep. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Cause nobody want to see nobody get hurt. Like that's just. It doesn't matter how you feel about somebody. I don't believe nobody honestly wants to see nobody get hurt behind words, behind something on YouTube. I for one don't like. Even if you disagree with someone, their ways, nobody wants to see nobody get hurt or for some YouTube mess. Well, that's just me. I only can speak for myself. I'm not trying to see nobody get hurt off of no YouTube mess, but you just, hey, it's crazy. Chicken says we all know when I read that one. I really would like to hear from Mrs. D, but I think it's gotten too evil for her, and that's why she stayed. Oh yeah, Mrs. D is a different breed. Yeah, she ain't for all that. Like she wants to do the commentary, and that's it. And I don't blame her. Like, she ain't trying to get involved in all that other mess that be going on. And you're right. I think that's why she don't never come on like that. Every once in a while, she'll write a community post here and there sporadically, but it's been a long time since she went live. Cause I went to her page one day and I'm like, dang, it's been months, probably like about 3 months, 2 to 3 months since she went live. But yeah, I definitely know she ain't for the foolishness. You could just tell on her delivery and her demeanor, you know that she ain't for the foolishness. She just wants to do the commentary, and that's it. Just I guess if she could get her bag, and that's it. But yeah, it's gotten crazy. So Misty like, nah, I'm not having it. She like, I'm out of here. She pop up once in the blue to grace us with a community post, but other than that, she like, nah, I ain't doing it. So I was like, what movie is that? Something worth me watching? A movie? Um, I gotta get back into reading. I like to read. Start getting back into reading, but just don't have the time. And once I'm done with work, like I said, mommy duties take over, and that's a non-stop job. By the time I'm done with work, man, dealing with the kids, giving baths, feeding. Now we're starting to go Thursday back into school. So in between work, it'll be homework. After work, it'll be whoever still needs help with homework. Then it'll be feeding, bath time. Before you know it, it's bed and time to get up and do it all over again. Yep. We are going to pray that they can ignore the negative and keep it positive. Yeah, Ozala, yep. But you know what? I guess it's hard when, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for us to tell somebody not to respond to something that's that's not directly affecting us. So sometimes, you just, hey, I guess people just get fed up. Maybe you might try to ignore for a while, but if it gets too crazy, it's just like, hey, how at some point you gotta respond. Patricia says, I most definitely don't want anyone to get hurt. Exactly. Exactly. Like, who wants someone to get hurt? Like, what evil person wants someone to physically get hurt over some YouTube shit? Like, really? It's not that serious. Yep. I love to read, but I'm too caught up in the streets. Yeah, J Gal, like I'm working and I'm listening to people lives. I'm working on my laptop and I'm using my phone to listen to YouTube. Somebody go live, I got my earphones in. It's a mess. Lately it's been a mess. But I'm trying to, cause sometimes when you miss a lot of lives, it's hard to play catch up. Like on those days when I have like a couple of Zoom meetings, when I go back, it's kind of hard to catch up once you miss so much. You gotta go back and catch the replay, and it's like, man, sometimes it's just too much. Definitely, sometimes it's just too much. But yeah, I'm just hoping we can get back to the panels. See, I was thinking about doing one maybe on the weekend. Me and Tips was talking and Vanessa about maybe doing one. So who knows? Like, I think the weekend works for a lot of people that work during the week. Some people don't really have the free time to like do lives and stuff during the week. But I really prefer to do lives like around 7 or 8 p.m. But every time I wanted to go live today, I looked on and somebody was live. Like, it is just not in the cards for me to go live today. So I was just like, forget it. But yeah. Every single time I was thinking about going live, I went to search to make sure somebody wasn't live, and they were. I'm like, crazy. Jago says that's right, Darmody. That's exactly why I stopped telling Ross to ignore. Although I wish she would, I'm not in her shoes. Yeah, because, man, some of that stuff they be saying, it's like, who could ignore? I mean, you try not to, but the only way you're going to ignore, only way she's going to be able to honestly ignore is if she stops going to the chat. If she stops going to look, that's the only way that she's gonna. Because other than that, if you're in the bushes reading, if you're looking at their chat, there's no way that they're saying that stuff and you're not gonna respond. So the only way I see that she would be able to ignore, she would have to completely stop looking. Like she would have to stop going to their chats to look. Because that's the only way you would, the only way you would be able to not respond. What you don't know, I guess, like the old people say, what you don't know don't hurt you. So if you know, if you're not looking, you don't know. But anytime she go over there and sees it, yeah, of course, anybody's gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? If they go over there and see some crazy stuff. So yep, that'd be the only way, is if she don't. And it's so tempting to go look. Cause I do it. I'm looking in the bushes. Of course, I'm looking. Patrick Swayze was the star. It's a very good movie. Look it up. You will love it. Jake, yeah, that took me a minute to look it up, but it's a good movie. What movie are you guys talking about? I need a good movie. Yes, I don't listen to any of the apps. People keep me informed enough on what's been said. Jake, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be watching. Not all the time, but sometimes I be watching just to see what's being said. But I get it. Why Roz, like, why she responds. Because it's like, man, some of that stuff is just crazy. Some of that stuff is just way, way, way too far, way too below the belt. And, like, we're humans, so after a while, you're going to feel away and you're going to say something, especially when it comes to your kids. Like, when you're a mom and somebody's, like, trying to attack your kids, like any real mom is gonna defend. That's your first natural instinct, is to defend your child. I don't care if your child is little, grown, that's your first natural instinct, to defend, to go into defense mode and mommy mode and protect your child. Like, that's a given, so I definitely get it. Patricia said it's hard for me to watch them people. Rosella says, T-Mac, I want you to look at Next of Kin too. Yeah, Patricia, I don't know. It ain't too hard for me not to watch. Because I watch sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. Not for long. Let's just say I'll go over there for about 5 minutes or so, 6 minutes. I'm not gonna watch a whole live, but I ain't gonna lie. I do watch sometimes. Just to see what's going on and get a feel for what they're saying. And child, a mess. When out people are not, and I watch Bumpy and write on my community wall. Now, she's one person that I can't. I used to watch her pre Coco. I used to watch her, but I can't do Bumpy. Like, she got, I don't know, it's something about her. So I can't really follow along with what Roz and you guys be talking about, because I haven't consistently watched her in so long. It's just something about her that I can't do. Like before, like years ago, she was alright. Like, it wasn't too bad. But now, I can't do her. So I don't know what the heck be going on with. I see people talking about Miss Pat and the other lady. Heck, I be so lost. I don't know what the hell be going on with that. I definitely don't know what's going on with that. I can't watch her. Like, I definitely can't watch her. But I get my information through the chat about Bumpy. I can't do her. And for all the other ones, sometimes I take a little peek, a little listen to see what's going on. T-Max says, Ozella, I hate movies. Wait, you don't like, well, you like series? Like, like TV series? Because you say you don't like movies. So you must watch a lot of series. Yeah, it hurts your soul, and I don't want that feeling. Yeah, you're right. You know what, Patricia? You're definitely right. It's true. It's right because you listen and then you start feeling crazy. Like, it's true. But that's the only way anybody's not going to respond is not to look. Because there's no way that you're going to go over there, and if you have a channel, there's no way you're going to go over there and you know they're talking about you and you're not going to say anything. I don't I don't believe that's possible because they're going to say something crazy to rub you the wrong way. And you're going to want to react if you have your own channel. So again, the only way you completely free yourself of responding is to not look. You would have to have willpower not to go over there and look as a content creator because you're like, what they talking about? Let me see what they're talking about. Let me see what they're talking about me. And as soon as you go over there, it's like, bam. Yeah. Jay Gill said, I only watch One Piece sporadically, once a month maybe. And I just started peeping in on DJ, but I can't listen to her more than 5 to 10 minutes. And T-Max says, I watch reality shows on Court TV. Oh, my grandmother used to love Court TV. Oh, my goodness. She used to love Court TV. Yep, so I get it. I still watch reality TV sometimes. I'm not into it as much as I used to be, but here and there I do watch reality TV, but not like I used to. I used to be a big Love and Hip Hop fiend. Like when Love and Hip Hop first came out, like those first seasons, especially with Chrissy and all of them. I used to be a Love and Hip Hop fanatic. But yeah, I kind of like fell back from watching it. Every once in a while, I might tune in, but for the most part, I definitely fell back from watching that show. Oh, Zella says, T-Mac, I love Westerns, Young and the Restless, and the Food Network. Oh, the Food Network, yeah. I'm with you with that one. Westerns, My grandfather used to watch Western movies all the time. I never got into those movies. Trigger says Patricia, right? Calling her hog and shit. I'm out. Yeah, DJ, I can't listen too much. When she start that repeating, and that hum, I can't do it. I can't do it. But the shit she be saying sometimes, those little slogans, yeah. Jiggle, yes, she tells so many lies. Yeah, I believe so too. I believe she be lying about 80% of the time. I believe she be lying. Maybe it's about 20% factual or semi-factual. But for the most part, it's just, yeah, she bugging. I love crime TV. Never got into reality shows. I like First 48. I love First 48. I can watch that all day. And I like the ID channel. There's a lot of things on the ID channel that I like too. But I'm definitely an avid First 48 watcher. Yeah. Trisha Stevens says, Sister girl can't stand when she calls her that. Yeah. There's a lot of people out here that do things for clicks and views. Like, hey, I guess the crazier or the more dramatic you are and the more, I don't know. I guess that's what brings the views and runs up the bag, as they say. They running up a bag. I guess that's what they gotta do. That's what they feel they gotta do to run up a bag. That's what they feel like. I don't know. T-Max says, I love the hip hop, housewives, and basketball wives, but lately I've been on here missing shows. I used to like Housewives, but I got off of that show too. Because I like Nene and Phaedra. Those are my favorites. I know some people didn't like them. But once they got off the show, I don't know. I feel like the show was not the same once, well, Phaedra and Nene. I just felt like the show just wasn't the same for me. Because those were my people that I liked to watch. So that's how I ended up getting off of Housewives. And Love and Hip Hop, I don't know. It just became too much. Yeah, but that used to be my show. My TV stays on IZ channel and TV1 for Fatal Attraction and for my man. Oh, Fatal Attraction. Sometimes when I'm working, I'm using my laptop work and I'm using my phone either to watch YouTube, but if nobody's not on, like nobody's live, I'm looking at Fatal Attraction episodes on my phone on YouTube. Child, I can watch them all day on my phone, pulling up different episodes. Yes. Chicken says I've never into soaps either. My mom watched them too much when we were growing up. Yeah, I watched them because I had to. Like if I went to my grandmother's house and, she kept the TV on soaps. But we would sit there, lay on the floor while she would watch the soap operas. But that was not anything I ever got into. I just watched it because my grandmother watched it. And even when I got older, I would never flick on the TV. Oh, let's turn to The Young and Restless. Let's turn to All My Children. Because she liked All My Children. And it was one called General Hospital. And it was another one. Another World. She used to watch. Yes, T-Mac. Yep, I love Nene and Phaedra. And when they left the show, it's like, I don't know. Uh, it just never was the same for me. So that's how I got out of it. My mom likes the other one, Married to Medicine. I tried it a couple of times, but I don't know what it was. For some reason, I couldn't get into that one, Married to Medicine. But my mom loves that. She watches that. And it's another one. I want to say something, Huntsville or something. She likes that one too. She said my dad watches the both of them all day. My mom be so mad. Yes, first 48. I'm telling you, I can watch that all day. All day long, first 48. And I used to always watch Law and Order too. But I think I done seen every Law and Order SVU that ever came out. That's my show too. In Chicago, PD and Chicago Fire. I like both of them. Chicago Med, I never got into, but I love Chicago Fire and Chicago PD. Patricia said, my son says, Mom, don't you know all that stuff you're watching is fake? I get mad and cuss his ass. Said she get mad and cuss his ass out. That's crazy. That's funny. Uh, but yeah. And I also, oh my God, I also love Power. 50 Cent series. I love Power and Raising Canaan. The one with Tommy Force, not so much. But Raising Canaan and Power Book, too. I love Power Book and Raising Canaan. I'm waiting for Raising Canaan to come back now. Waiting for Raising Canaan to come back. Yeah. And there was a series on Netflix. Did you guys ever see with the guy? It was You. I think it was called You. With that crazy guy. I never finished the second season. But the first season was pretty good. T-Max says, yes, Love and Marriage Huntsville is my show. Yeah, my mother loved that show. I've watched it and stuff with her. I've watched it. But my mom really is into that one and that Married to Medicine. And then there was another one she liked, The Housewives of Potomac. I never got into that one either. Yes, I love Power. It's a new season about to start. Tommy came on Friday. Now, the Power book with Tariq and Mary J. Blige, they haven't started a new season yet. They went off. Their other season hasn't come on, but Power Book Force with Tommy came back on Friday. So he's done one episode. I like Tommy, but the show overall, I don't like the supporting cast. Like, I don't like that guy with his daughter and son. What's that guy? The white guy. I don't really care for them. Good night, Sting. Sleep well. Good night. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. If you could hit the like button, I would so much appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, Force, I don't know. I love Tommy. I do. In Power. But I don't know too much about him having his own show. Especially not with those people. That guy Diamond, I don't like him either. The guy that plays in the show. But Tommy, I don't really care for his character. But the first episode was alright. It was alright. It came out Friday. I watched it Saturday during the day. But I like Raising Kanan. That's my show. I love Power and I love Raising Kanan. Yeah, T-Mac, my mom loves those shows. Yep, J. Gill, the first Power, right? The first season. I was so mad when they killed Ghost off. Oh my god. He was my favorite. He was my favorite. I was so mad when they killed him off. But yeah, I like Power Book 2, but it's nothing like the original Power with Ghost. Nothing like the original Power. Yeah, I gotta get back into shows. And I like The Shy too. That's my show. I love The Shy. I love, love, love The Shy. I'd be so tuned into The Shy. That's another one of my shows. Patricia is crazy. But I don't know. I guess Force has to grow on me. Because I barely got through that first season. Barely got through it. Jacob said Ghost is my favorite. I couldn't believe they killed him. Yeah, I was watching one of those, that show that used to come on after Power when a producer would talk. And she was like, yeah, they always knew from the get-go that he wouldn't make it out the show. Like, because he's done so much, like Ghost. But I don't feel like he did a lot. Like, I don't know. I felt like most of the things he did was justified. But she was like, yeah, they always knew that character would be killed off. I don't know. And then my son, I don't know. Maybe they could have got somebody else to do it. Let's see the video. Car ride my son did on me. Oh no, Patricia, I have to go look at it. I didn't see it. I will have to go look at it. Yes, J. Gal, The Shy. You haven't watched it since the daughter was pregnant. Oh yeah. Yeah, you missed a lot. You definitely missed a lot. You will have to go back and watch it. That season started, I think it's on the fifth episode. This was the fourth or the fifth episode that came on. So yeah, the new season. I think coming up this week will be the fifth episode. Yep, you definitely gotta catch up. Oh no, Snowfall, I tried. It was that had a lot of seasons, right? When it's a show that I never watched before, and I go look at it, and it's like 5 seasons. That turns me off. I'm not sitting there watching 5 seasons, 6 seasons of a show. So yeah, that was just too much. Yeah, once it goes past 2 seasons, that's it. That's it. I'm not watching nothing that I've never seen before, and it's like 5 or 6 seasons. I'm not sitting there watching all that. Not sitting there watching all that. But I heard Snowfall was good. Yep, I heard it was good, but too many seasons to sit through. Too many seasons to sit through. But I definitely have to go and look, Patricia. I'm gonna look at it tomorrow while I'm working. Yeah, Jago, you definitely gotta go back and watch The Shy. Yep, this season is really good. It's getting really good. I'm just waiting for Kanan to come back. That's what I want to see, Kanan. I'm waiting for Kanan to come back. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with that. Oh, you guys, it's getting late. I've been on here for like an hour and a half. I'm getting ready to take it down. I gotta work at 9:30, so normally I have to be up at least by 8:30, 8:15 and start getting ready, showered and ready. And I gotta get ready for a Zoom at 10 a.m., so I definitely have to put on my best. Zoom for Zoom meeting. But I thank you guys for stopping by and chatting with me. It was great speaking to all of you. I'm definitely gonna try to come live um, at least once a day. I'm gonna try, but sometimes when you attempt to go live, it's always somebody live, like when I attempt to go. So I'm gonna try to see if I can start going like around 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock, depending on who's, it's always somebody going live. Yep, but I thank you guys for stopping through. Hope you all have a good night. Get some rest. Patricia, you almost be off soon. I hope you get some rest once you get off. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.